Our company is a renewable energy project analysis company that brings together a community of professionals and experts in the field to understand what do we think of when we think of a renewable energy project? What are the important documents that need to be there? How do you compare things across different projects? Then, in order to do this analysis fast, we use AI. But AI is not the center of what we're doing here. The center of what we're doing is building a community.
We spent months really doing deep dives with lawyers and with engineers and with other folks, like what are the 100 questions you ask? And then those form the basis of how this thing works. And regardless of how much better things get in technology, that just helps us because we're tool neutral. A large portion of what we do are actually these sub-processes too, that figure out counterparty risk, community sentiment. Those things have also gotten technologically easier as agentic ability has gone up. And so I would say that the ground has been shifting under our feet while we build it, which makes it feel good because now we're built for shifting ground.
What we did, and an agentic framework can do, is provide the tools to the agent to specify the task it's supposed to achieve, like what should be the output looks like. And then we give it enough freedom to use its own power to select the tools it needs and select the input context that it needs, and then finally generate a report.
I'm proud of the way that we're able to surface cross-document answers. It's something that we didn't start out being able to do, and it took some very challenging breakthroughs in our AI architecture development. And I'm also proud of our ability to generate like a workspace that makes sense and feels at home for the task of diligence. You can get hundreds or thousands of meaningful answers from a data room, but if you display them in a way that's like big, fluffy, and doesn't get to the point and get to the structure that you care about as an investor, then it almost gives you the same problem that you had before. What I'm proud of is being able to like both find really great answers and then also to display them in a way that's structured in an exploratory way of how you think when you try to invest.
The impact I'm most excited to see is for customers to realize that they can have all this plethora of analysis available to them as a mid-market or smaller fund. They don't need the same hordes of teams from lawyers to analysts across the board to actually do this analysis in a rigorous way that often takes months. This analysis now can be offered to them in a matter of hours with a lot of rigor so they can focus on portfolio management as well as really digging into the risks that are most critical to their investment thesis. And ultimately, I think the part that I'm personally really excited about is just getting more renewable energy onto the grid. So this will just enable that by moving everything a lot faster.